Hey guys, and welcome back to more Shin Megami Tensei V. Last time, Amanazako joined our party, as we learned that she too is a proto-fiend. And in this episode, well, we're just going to tie up some loose ends here in Taito and abroad, and also check out that last DLC quest. Before we get to that though, I do want to show the other perspective with the Futunushi and Adramelech questline, so let's go do that. Something's been bugging me about how Adramelech said he won the Battle of Ideals. I want to get Futunushi's side of the story.
Is it really impossible to talk matters over? How lamentable. There is a most familiar smell about you. I am Futunushi of the Matsuka.
He doesn't mention the demon smell because we didn't talk to him yet. How about that?
Might you hear me out?
Yeah, why not?
The source of my woes lies with those foreign demons that have recently come to this land.
What? Huh? Yo, that sound kind of xenophobic, bro.
More specifically, it is their deeds that I disapprove of.
Oh, okay.
They're an aggressive lot. They dare to try and steal these lands from us. Long ago, we of the Amatsukami clashed often with the Kunitsikami. Now, however, we both protect this land. And those of another country have nowhere to go, and wish to stay here, I would not turn them away. However, if they intend to act as they are now, on this land, then that is different. Their goals have always been this: attempting to reason with them is nothing but a waste. Harmony is the greatest virtue. It means that two sides should respect each other and talk, in order to reach an understanding. Sadly, a path of peace has been severed. We have no choice but to act against the outsider demons. To that end, I would like to ask for your help. Could you vanquish the fallen demon that terrorizes these lands?
You know, he started kind of there, but he's got a point. Either you coexist or you got to get the heck out.
Thank you. I am in your debt. I wish for you to smite Adramelech. He's hiding in Norway, Umawashi.
That's crazy. I never would have guessed. But legitimately, like, I guess Dot is not really the same scenario because, well, you know, it's not a netherworld or real world though. Like, legitimately, like, I don't think he's going for a no foreigners. Just, hey, if you're a foreign demon, just don't kill everybody. Oh, who might you be? Were you so smitten by my beauty that you couldn't resist speaking to me? No, but let's just talk this out. That's not it? What a shame. Oh, you come to see if what Futunushi said is true, you say? So you didn't accept his side of the story without question. How gentlemanly. I like you. Now, I don't know what Futunushi told you, but given that I don't listen to him, he probably asked you to kill us. How do you suppose a civilized conversation is supposed to go in this day and age? Demons naturally kill and take what they want. Justice is decided by the strong, which I am. You know what I'm saying? Then please bring the iron hammer of justice down on that fool. I was expecting a more compelling argument, but what? Thank you! I knew I was right to ask you. The old-timer needs a healthy serving of justice is the Amatsukami Futunushi. Oh, please go and make him open his eyes to reality. Or close them forever, I don't care. If you succeed, then perhaps I should join you. Yeah, what the up? That is... Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty biased here, but can you blame me? The other quests, I could be like, yeah, I could see both sides of the story, but this is just cruel.
I wish for you to smite Adramelech.
Well, there's been a change of plans. Sorry.
What is the matter? I'm not the one you should be directing that hostility towards. Wait, can it be?
Ugh.
So you're siding with that fallen demon. Not only do they refuse to talk, they're such agents of chaos, they send an assassin. Now you have incurred my wrath.
Here he comes. Futunushi, at level 69, his physical attacks, they gonna hurt. He has access to, well, Catastrophe, which is severe damage, and also Critical Aura, so he can guarantee his attacks connect. But that's all he's got. He also has Tarukaja to boost his attack, but when it's 4 demons against 1, you gotta bring something more to the table. Comparing the two, I do think Adramelech is the more difficult fight, and he also just has like the way flashier move. It's kind of a shame. Futunushi doesn't really bring a lot to the table, and heck, if he goes for Amanazako, who's just taunting him for some reason, gosh, he also has a chance to get his attack lowered, but chances are you probably would do this quest when you first arrive in Taito, and at that point he could actually be a very difficult challenge for you, but also a very good asset to your team. Now though, he's just kind of laughable. Catastrophe looks cool though. Sends all swords out. I like that. It's kind of a weird angle, but yeah, he's I guess I am a little biased here. Hey, Critical Aura. I like your style, man. Too bad I'm gonna use it against you. I will admit, he did get some damage on us, but I still have Enduring Soul, so he wasn't even close. I will say this though, if you are struggling, definitely try and hit him with some Dustoma, or no, Critical Aura would still function. Okay, don't do that. Put him asleep, because he's weak to that. Also, he old. He needs his bed rest, you know what I'm saying? Aching bones and all that.
How could this happen? One could say that this too is the way of the world. One day, just as the Kunutsukami lost their home, the Amatsukami will too.
That's we just came up and beat up some old dude because the guy told us to. What the heck? Is this an allegory for gentrification? Probably not. Anyway, we're done. How are things? What became of that blockhead for Futunushi anyhow? We killed him in cold blood. Because we're a hero, I guess. Oh, fantastic! I had a feeling you wouldn't disappoint. Woohoo. In case you're running a magic build, though, hey, here's 2 free magic points, I guess. I vastly prefer Futunushi for that reason also. Then, as promised, I shall join you on your travels. Aren't I so nice? Adramelech, heads up, will be a normal enemy fairly shortly, meaning him joining here is extra redundant. He is technically the higher level of the 2, but come on. He does get unique skills, so I guess that is a boon, but I vastly prefer Futunushi. I will say, though, having access to severe dark attacks could help you out if you're still trying to grind. So it really just comes down to personal preference, but gosh, why is he so shiny? I guess he's working on that bot of his. Moving forward, though, I would also should make note that this is, well, the 4th quest of this nature. Now, this is totally assuming this is a just mechanic of the game, right? But with 4 quests with vastly different outlooks, it is logical to assume each of these quests will give a law point or a chaos point to some level of degree, right? But since we've done 2 light and 2 dark, we kind of just negate the bonuses, assuming it works that way. This is all conjecture, obviously, but this was done on purpose, so this really just comes down to, hey, which option do you prefer? We did Leonchi and Lilim first, and then we did Dionysus and then Futunushi. You could argue Futunushi may not be a law-aligned demon, but in-game he is light neutral, so he's definitely at least a lot more law-aligned than an actual fallen angel. But now that we're done with that, I think it would be a good time to head back to the main file so we get to the main topic of this episode. Now that we've seen both sides of the struggle, hopefully now you're a little more informed and you know which demon to side with so you can get the rewards, or maybe it just works for whatever ending you're trying to go for. Before we press on, though, I do want to make mention of some things I've been doing in between episodes. You may look at my Taito map and see that it's a little bit more filled out. In fact, I think we have everything now, but there's also a few more relic spots than there were before. This is because I've been grinding up that moolah, baby. In fact, we've doubled our mock account since last episode, and I've been doing this with a combination of, well, just running around Taito, but also just getting a couple of relics in Odaiba. If you do the auto run glitch, which what I do is just go to Shinagawa near Tenozu Isle, just point myself in a corner, and use the in-game auto run, the moon phases will change, and that means relics will respawn. Specifically, the big horde of relics in Odaiba. That is what I've been using. I've also additionally purchased the summoner's hospitality thing, rank 3. So now our summon costs have been reduced because, as I mentioned before, to do a certain quest, which is soon approaching, we're going to need 75% of our compendium filled. I'm currently at like 48 or something. While I was doing this, though, we kind of ran into an issue. Now that Adramelech is in the party, she can no longer be a quest navigator. I know, we'll never get to hear quirky voice lines ever again. Instead, though, here is a substitute. Not an exact copy, but once you've cleared the Kansu quest, Idvaris, hey man, it's been a little while since we made that omelet for you.
Hey, take me with you. I can help with all kind of stuff, like flipping omelets, smelling omelets, licking omelets.
Okay.
All right, real glad I came along.
We have now Idvaris as a navigator for Minato. He's really only useful for Odaiba Bridge because you're not going to get a lot of value back on the mainland. Heads up, but he's here and also just lets you grab some of the better pickup things on the bridge. We're not really doing that though because I think I have a majority of what I need. I'm missing a couple of physical attacking ones, but outside of that, what else are we doing? Well, we're going back to the diet building to accept this next DLC mission, and I saved the best for last, like for sure. I got a lot to say on this quest in particular and how it was handled. Oh, I think it's awesome, but it's gonna be a difficulty spike, just a little bit. Okay, the next team we're about to battle is demonstrably higher level than us, so we're gonna take some of our demons we're not really using and combine them together to make, well, a new one. That's kind of what Fusion's all about. First and foremost, we're going to take Alice and Hydra to, hopefully there's not a lot of spoilers here, alright, make Yatagarasu. Yeah, you can have Amanazako in your party, and she's not a navigator, but you can also have Yatagarasu, and he can still be... It's totally biased. Anyway, I don't really need to transfer anything too crazy, but Boon Boost is always nice to have on other demons and to just feed into other combinations, so here he is. Makes you wonder if his ankles also hurt. Is that how fusion works? Technically, they never change. The demons never change. We'll see the seal Yabusame shot, though, which we'll probably talk about later on in this episode. And now, I think I want to combine Barong with... Yatagarasu to make Melchizedek, who legitimately is a good demon. He comes to Mortal Jihad pretty early and learns Impaler's Animus, a skill which lets you pierce a physical attack. It's pretty much charge and pierce together, so it's pretty good in that regard. We'll also pass on High Restore, but yeah, I don't think he's getting Impaler's Animus anytime soon, but it's a good skill. Do recommend it. I'm a Herald of Old. I look forward to many memorable battles. Sorry, buddy, ain't gonna happen. Because you're fusion fodder. Next, we're gonna combine a demon we haven't used in our party for a really long time because, well, she's sort of outclassed and, well, yeah, she's kind of passing on some of her traits to Lakshmi, a demon I've legitimately always had an affinity for. Like, she just, I don't know. It's the pose. It's like she's really elegant. I'm not saying I have a crush on her, because that'd be weird, because she's taken. The wife. Oh, God, she's a mother, too. Vishnu's wife and Kama's mom. Okay. But in-lore makes sense for me to be charmed, because, you know, she's apparently the ideal woman. She's going to be fused, though, with 80 magic, because we kept that Alice with us for so long, and she got so many level ups, and she's just all around a great support demon. She gets access to Luster Candy, Zanbarion, and Boon Boost out of the gate, which, yeah, pretty good. I might as well also pass on Null Dark. That'll definitely help us out in this fight. I'll do High Restore. Is there anything I'm missing? I don't know. Boom. Well, we're getting Boom Boost anyway, so I guess that works. But yeah, this is by no means a mandatory pickup. It's just, hey, I had the demons lying around. You never know what you can make until you start experimenting, I guess. But yeah, she has a pretty good... God, remember when we used to use Tao? That was so last year. Yeah, she's just infinitely better. And I don't recommend investing too many materials into Tao, like incenses and stuff. This is definitely the better deal. But with Luster Candy and 2 forms of attacking magic being Hamabarion and Zanbarion plus 3, she's a pretty good combination. It is true we lost access to Ishtar's like plus 6 or whatever, Zeodines, but you'll see. She'll definitely make up for it. With that being finished, though, let's get on to that last DLC quest for real this time, which, yeah, is in the same place as all the others. It's a little bit different, though. This one, I I personally find a bit challenging. Cleopatra was also a pretty close battle, but yeah, Lakshmi's definitely going to put in some work here. So hey man, what do you got for me?
Do you have a moment?
Hello. I'll go over how the search for the doctor is going to work again. Dr. Soichi Nida was a member of the Protofiend development team, who also took part in creating Aogami in recent years. He is currently missing. Though he appears to look young at first glance, they say he's been with Bethel since before the war. He's quite mysterious. In recent years, it seems like something was bothering him. Maybe his personal research wasn't going well. But just the other day, his face was absolutely beaming. He said, "I'm going to go meet with Mephisto." After that, he vanished. You know how dangerous Dot is, so I'm sure you know what I'm asking of you. Please find the doctor and bring him back. You got it. I mean, this guy is almost sort of Aogami's dead. I kind of want to meet him, and we should definitely make sure he does not die. Thank you.
Right.
Based on the information I got from the angels, Mephisto was spotted in Dot near Kamiyacho.
Be careful.
Find the doctor and bring him back. Good luck to you. The phrasing on that dialogue there, the information we got from the angels, is legitimately clever, because you could technically do this DLC quest before the Bethel Summit incident. So it's like, yeah, we stole the info from those silly angels. The Prime Minister, lol. Or it could be, yeah, you know, we just talked to the angels, they told us where he was. It's tiny stuff like that, which makes RPGs kind of difficult. There's a lot of things you got to consider, because you can do a majority of the stuff like in different orders. Alternatively, they could have just been like, yeah, you can't do it until after the summit, which is fair, because holy dunk, this is a high-level quest. When you arrive in Kamiyacho, you'll maybe look into that area and see a red figure that definitely was not there before. That's who after. So, yeah. There's really no way around it. I think I gotta put Amanazako on the bench. At least for this fight, because Finn at the same time, he ain't gonna be able to do much either. Gosh, yeah, this is a tough battle now I think about it. But we got our 2 support demons. We got Murakumo spam Johei Sugiyama. We gonna be fine. I hope at least. But yeah, to get up there, it's been a while since we've been in this part of Minato, which is understandable. So, guess we gotta find an alternate route. We've already found it. How about that? Look at him. Oh, credits. I thought I fell down the stairs. I actually jumped. But no, I was just surprised we saw the doctor. Hey! Get away from him! Or don't. I don't know yet. You can hear voices. Will you go closer? Heck yeah. Why the dumb not?
I finally found you, Mephisto.
It's been some time, Dr. Soichi Nita. I'm glad to see you got my message.
Never mind that. Where? Where is it? Is it true you have what I'm looking for here? Producer of artificial life. A proto-human. I traveled to Germany and studied under a famous professor just to learn about it. But then he passed away. In my old age, I couldn't complete his research. That's when you showed up.
Indeed, I struck a deal with you. I would return your youth for as long as it took you to achieve your goal.
No matter how many proto-fiends I created, its heart was never human. I want to create a proto-human, complete with a human heart. But Mephisto, if you called me here again, it must mean my wish has become a reality, yes? So where is it?
Don't fret, Doctor. You'll get what you want. In fact, it has just arrived.
Hello.
Hey! That's the Ogami model! Proto-fiend. Fused with a human?
Precisely. The proto-fiend Aogami, fused with the soul of a human. A perfect being.
A human in an artificial body. Joined in perfect union. Is the power of creation finally within the grasp of humanity?
That it is. By placing a real human soul in an artificial body, a true proto-human has been created. Of course, this level of power now rivals that of a god.
But I've failed so many times. Why now?
A mortal is no different from a demon. It is difficult to create a being without a soul. However, to go from a mortal to a human, a soul is required. Harnessing the power of a god is no easy task. That is why it was necessary to prepare the soul in a different manner.
I see. So that's why. A soul that even God cannot create. So I couldn't find the answer.
But as time has passed, the goddess of fortune smiled upon you, Doctor. Thanks to your creation of the perfect proto-fiend, it has attracted a matching soul. Lucky you, Dr. Soichi Nida. He has granted your desire to see a proto-human.
But, what now? The dream I staked my life on. At long last. Beautiful. You're absolutely beautiful.
Dude, I'm like 17. What the?
Likewise, I'm glad to see that my efforts to help you also paid off. Now then, since your desire has been fulfilled, I expect you'll fulfill your end of the contract in turn.
The contract?
Oh, yes! The price was your soul! And now I shall be paid in full.
This isn't good. Our mission is to take the doctor back with us.
Silence, you synthetic filth! Your soul seems usable as well. I shall take that too!
Here we go. The battle against Mephisto, the Germanic demon, featured in the Tale of Faust. And yeah, that was definitely a Faustian bargain back there. This fight is rough. At level 79, Mephisto hits like a truck, and he has a lot of HP. This is definitely a hike up in difficulty from the previous one, but I just gotta say it, man. I love this guy. I can't hate him. You gotta keep in mind, until SMT5, this guy was simply an illustration warped around in Photoshop to make the sprites for SMT4A. And oh my god, they did such a... You gotta just look. You just gotta look at him. Oh, such an elegant... Listen, I get I'm supposed to be fighting him, but god, I could just gush about this guy for days. It's true, he's had other appearances in the series. This one takes the cake. He has so many unique animations, they all crack me up. He just shrugs when he gets hit, like, it's 11, what are you gonna do? But he is a legitimately dangerous demon, and I have to, like, focus a little bit. Crazy, I know. To beat him, as always, though, we're just kind of spamming Murakumo. Once we've reached this point of the game, it is kind of, like, linear in the sense that, well... Oh, what? Cracks me up every time. His most deadly skill, though, is Walpurgis Knight. Are you kidding me? Boy. Boy? What? I guess, like, a majority of us do either nullify Dark or completely resist it, but Walpurgis Knight, is simply put a Germanic second Halloween that certain Germans celebrate, and is kind of a night of witches. Witches play kind of a role in the celebration of it. It's kind of neat, but also sort of has some ties to like some Satan people worship it, but I guess you could say the same thing about our real Halloween, so hey, no hate, it's just kind of how it works. As far as physical attacks go in this fight, you may have noticed John, what don't ain't you doing the goddamn macaroni, that does so much damage. He completely blocks physical attacks, which is, yeah, a shame. Impaler's Animus will be legitimately good on Finn McCool, and, maybe we'll look into that at some point, but, yeah. Walpurgis Knight is +9 affinity, and if you do not nullify it, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot, so, maybe, yeah, pick up Lakshmi. I'm kind of cheating here, because she completely nullifies Dark, and, well, if his, Brave Blade does not crit, doesn't really do him any favors, so he's kind of in a bind here, but he also has another skill called Stagnant Air, which takes all of... Oh, he also has that. Takes all of our, agility down, our defense down, and oh my god, that did so much damage. What the dump? Yeah, I don't think so, man. Oh god, no, what? Well, there goes our enduring. Oh my god, we're running out of endurance pretty fast. Okay, I think it's safe to assume, yeah, his, Luster Candy's a bit of a problem for us. Let's see what we can do on that front. On top of this, he just...
Stagnant Air also has the ability to give you some nasty status effects like Dustoma. It's just rude. Legitimately so messed up. I do not feel good about using a Medea Rahan on Lakshmi. It's a really nice skill, but without like max healing affinity, gosh, it's just way too expensive. I guess we could get some draining skills on her, but let's go for, yeah, oh my gosh, the Ambrosia won't even full heal. I only have one. I guess we gotta do some shopping with all that money I was gloating about having. But yeah, all around, Mephisto is such a good idea for a demon. I know Atlas likes to specialize in Eastern demons as a whole because, well, you know, Western gods like Zeus and Odin are so prevalent, but this one's just so good. Oh, we all dodged it. Oh my god. He's just so good. Look at him! Oh my god! I could talk about him for an hour. Anyway, we're eventually gonna get him, so I'll have more chances to just gush over his lore and everything. But can we finish him this turn? I don't think so. He's actually being pretty nice. He usually likes to spam Walpurgis Knight on my main character, and then I game over. So I was like debating, like, do I get no Dark on my main character as well? But you know, that'd be a little too OP. So we're just gonna keep slamming him with Hamabarion and Murakumos, and that'll pretty much be it. Maybe sneak some Bufubarion in there, but outside of that, yeah, we also just have our team's like too good. Most demons can't like get around our just wide selection of affinity. Like, we pretty much block everything he has to do. Sort of messed up, but I also don't care. I also gotta commend Atlas for Mephisto's last appearance, which was a DLC mission as well. I guess he's got that exclusive price tag. Maybe because of all his animations, but in case you haven't seen that video, it's up on my channel. It's a fun time and really turns a anime trope on its head for the better. And oh no! It's probably gonna spam, I think it's Mudobarion. Fairly certain. I don't want to see that. Oh, he's looking tired. Look, dude, look at his like almost beat state. Oh, it's so much better than Cleo's too. She's just like floating. I love this guy. Oh, he's got like it looks like he's got horns too on his hat. Oh, dude, fix your hat. Fix your fedora, bro. It's slipping. God dang. Anyway, I'm gonna hurry up and kill him so we can get him on our team. Oh, I could talk about this guy for hours. And in fact, I may. Oh my god, he's still not dead. What the dump? Okay. Let's try that one more time. Also, his relation to Mr. Nita, going to Germany and all that. Definitely another reference, but the whole thing with the Proto-Fiends, also an interesting allegory for a couple things. Nothing concrete mentioned in-game, but some interesting allusions I picked up on as we get another point strength. Oh my god, we're almost 99. Let's go! Anyway, yeah, we saved the doctor. Woohoo. Now what? I detect no more movement from the enemy demon. We should take the doctor and head back. Whoa! Okay. Dr. Suichi Nita suddenly aged and then expired. What the?
What?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dog. I guess he ran out of time.
I see.
He lost the power he'd gotten from Mephisto. Regardless, we should report back. Are they gonna believe us? Like, should we take his body? Is that bad taste? I don't... Anyway, we pick up this dark contract as proof, I guess. I would not touch that thing. Just saying. But, yeah. The whole thing with the doctor creating the Proto-Fiends, keep in mind, this isn't mentioned anywhere in-game, and obviously different people worked on this game than prior Atlas games, but it's no strange idea to think that Japanese media really shaped SMT5's development. You have such manga like Kamen Rider and Devilman really just giving the series a lot of its identity, along with all of the occults, you know, literature that sprinkled up and just appeared in the 70s. I kind of like to think that a little bit of that also shows up in SMT5 with Mr. Nita here, who, hey, after the war, Japan doesn't really have any heroes, and so they created their own, which is actually kind of true to what happened in Japan around that era. But instead of creating Proto-Fiends, they made superheroes and the sort and giant robots. Maybe that's what they're going for here. Maybe not. Let me know what you think. Welcome back. Did you find Dr. Nita? About that. I see. So Dr. Nita's dead then. The doctor was born before the war. So Mephisto must have been keeping him young. He just returned to his proper age. I couldn't bring him back alive, but Thanks to you, we have avoided a worst-case scenario. The higher-ups feared the protophene technology would be leaked.
What?
So it seems the doctor's life was irrelevant, even though he contributed much to the organization. It seemed things turned out all right this time. You have nothing to worry about. When he's talking about the higher-ups, is he talking about the angels, or maybe the Prime Minister? Huh. That also gives me a bit to think about. As we get a reward, though.
Hey, last time we beat Cleopatra, we got a demon. What a demon. I got a slot open. Come on. Where's she at? Wait, come on.
As payment for your work, I'll register Mephisto's data to the virtual trainer. With this, you can engage in virtual battles with Mephisto. I'll send word to have you cleared, so speak with my superior if you want to give it a try.
Speaking of which,
By the way, that, dark contract is probably a totem. If you give that to me, I can analyze the power sealed inside, reconstruct it as a demon for you. I can only do it once, though. Sounds good to me. Just be careful and don't get corrupted. If you need a demon, just go and speak to my superior. I should get back to work. All right. So yeah, kind of different. And if you were mashing the A button like I was, you probably missed that flavor dialogue and were really mad because you couldn't figure out how to summon Mephisto. Gosh, I guess I was just too excited. But now the option Request Demon will appear with the female researcher. And of course, we've successfully summoned Mephisto from the totem you gave us. Add to your party? I don't see why not. He's such a good guy. And with that, we are good. So that is pretty much the end of that. It is, at least in my opinion, I do think, despite being higher level to start, his skill set leaves a little bit to be desired compared to Cleopatra. But at the end of the day, Demon Fusion is just such a great system. You can change around people and do whatever you want to the demons. And I gotta say, his affinity's starting off pretty good. +9 on Dark, +9 on statuses, and +4, wow, on support. So you don't have to invest too much in this guy. Just cover up his one weakness, and you might not even encounter light magic what fight you're using him for. And he comes out of the box pretty darn good, too. Impaler's Animus as well, letting him get those Brave Blades off, which, yeah, it's not severe damage, but the crit chance is nice. It's definitely no Murakumo, though, but with him by our side, I kind of want to show him off in a battle, so there is one kaiju still left to take care of. Now, as luck would have it, he's almost the same level as Mephisto. So since we've proven we can beat Mephisto, logically speaking, I think we can take on this next guy. So, let's head to the Taito Mountain once more. Get ready for a new boss fight. When we first arrived here in Taito, we were greeted by this monstrous bird demon, and you know what?
I'm sitting on his nest. What are you gonna do about it, Garuda? Gonna get Vishnu to come beat me up?
Please don't do. I mean, please don't. I was joking. I was joking. Please don't bring. Please don't bring a god. Oh god. Okay, we're good. It's just kind of tricky to get. Like, I don't know. Like, sometimes you just don't see you. Bird Brain here is Garuda, a very fast Hindu deity, and so overall a very high-level demon. At level 80, he even trumps Zeus and Odin, and Basuki. Why he's so high level? I don't know. I don't think they had like any idea what to do with the guy. His fight though shouldn't be that tough. We do have Mephisto, which, you know, like I said before, matches him. But on top of that, he just doesn't have a lot going for him. Look at him, he's just messing with his mustache. Oh, that's so funny. Anyway, Stagnant Air here is actually super solid because if you can inflict dust on this guy and lower his defense and his agility in a single turn, yeah, Amanazako has a right to laugh. That pretty much stops everything he wants to do, but this demon does have access to the skill Yabusame Shot, which can pierce Mephisto's ability to null physical attacks. So that sort of stinks, but not the end of the world because, well, yeah, we just got him beat like every way possible. And I've never seen that. I mean, no, I've seen an attack get nulled, but I've never seen a combination of dust and I guess I should say mirage. Mirage and him mistaking the target. That's crazy, bruh. Anyway, his weakness is Zeo, which I don't really have, but I do have Walpurgis Knight. How many souls do you want, anyway? That's not the max damage I can do. We can do way more than that if we get the attack to actually crit. And oh, come on. He literally has his agility down. Come on, Amanazako. Well, so unsure of being down, actually. Guess he heard me. Oh, crud. No. Hey, we're just joking. Yee! I'm actually weak to that element, which is a bit scary, but that's why I brought Amanazako in. Oh, wow, that didn't even do half. Okay, we're safe then. Should be able to burst him down. I definitely want to show like a max power. Max power. Don't know why that sounds so funny. Walpurgis Knight, because it does a lot of damage. The question is, like, what is going to be weak to Dark at this stage of the game? Maybe some demons in the Temple of Eternity, mayhaps? I guess so, but by the time you get him, he's just, yeah, I don't know. Doesn't really work. At least, like, the other half of that spell doesn't really have any immediate benefit. It does look good, though. I could sing the praises of Mephisto forever. I know Cleopatra's the more popular one, but god dang it, he's good, too. Maybe just not in battle. I think I should be careful, though, in Medea Rahan. Even though I have Enduring Soul, you never can know. God, that heals for a lot. I will say it's, like, almost kind of overkill, though. In my playthroughs, I was just using Medea Rama plus Heal for Roma on a high magic demon. And that did, like, a similar effect. I do not want to auto-battle. I was scratching my cheek and pressed the button with my elbow. Whoopsies. Anyway, Garuda, legitimately a cool character. I will say, though, while I don't dislike his design, the Devil Summer design looks so goddamn cool. He's just, you know, he's a little anthropomorphic, sure, but God, he's just, like, got this, like, I don't know, is Birdman swag a thing? You tell me. Anyway, he'll go down, and as a reward, we'll get a fat stack of cash that we won't hold on to for very long, and a large glory crystal, as well as an aiding sutra, debatably the best. Mara gave me his essence. I don't like how that sounds. And with that, we've defeated every single kaiju in the game. World boss, challenging foe, whatever you want to call them. That was the last one. Which honestly kind of bums me out, man. Gosh, we're running out of things to attack with our giant laser sword, but at the end of the day, there's still a lot more to do in this game, and it's going to take a little bit of grinding with our navigators. Speaking of our navigators, dump. We lost Idvaris. Crud. Anyway, let's go pay for another one. There was one navigator I kind of just did not touch on because, well, we had bigger fish to fry inside the demon castle, right? The demon I'm talking about is Dekarabia. Remember last time when I was talking about Yatagarasu? It was like, would it be cool if Yatagarasu had a higher chance to get jewels? Well, the funny thing about that is Dekarabia here in Chiyoda is just that type of demon. If we check his analyze screen, 1 second as oh, he's right there, never mind. He is a demon with an affinity for herbs and jewels. How you using those herbs? You ain't got no mouth, sonny. So he can also control birds at his will, so maybe he scouts for shiny objects with all them birds. But to get him on our side, well, he doesn't come cheap. Well, if it isn't Johei, do you require my help? I never required it before. Very well, let's forge a contract. In addition to last time's payment, it'll be 40,000 Maka. I won't be giving you any discounts this time. So yeah, he's true to his word. You can try and negotiate with him, but yeah, to get access to him, you gotta pay up. A lot of contracts and exchanging of commerce in this episode, huh? It seems our contract is sealed. Well then, allow me to be used to you once again. Once again, he says. Anyway, like I mentioned, you can get tons of gems and other sorts with Dekarabia by your side. And heads up, there's a quest in this area which requires a couple of gems. So real quick, I'm just going to run around Chiyoda picking up whatever I can find, and well, it's not always going to be, you know, aquamarines, diamonds, or any of that stuff, but most of the time, he should get you the 2 or 3 gems that you're looking for this quest. Once you've collected some gems, ideally 3 of each kind, make your way over to the Ginza Jewelry Shop, and in case you forgot, that's what it is. Have a talk with Queen Meb over here. Hello. Funny meeting you out here, middle of the night. Though the glamour of the past is no more, Ginza is still a nice place. I opened many a shop as a whim back then. Before long, the night of Ginza was under my control. Every night, I would tempt men with drinks and let women have wonderful dreams. I'm not touching that.
I received countless gifts as well. All those that came to Ginza, demons and humans alike, attended me. Jewels were especially my favorite. Perhaps I should ask a favor of you. It seems I haven't introduced myself yet. I am the Queen of the Connacht, but you could call me Queen Meb. The favor I'd like to ask of you is this. Find me the jewels that are buried in Ginza.
You got it. It's like I knew you were going to ask for this eventually.
I'm happy to hear that. I suppose I'll be counting on you then. Now the jewels I'd like for you to have gathered are 2 diamonds, 3 garnets, and 3 aquamarines. Of course, the more jewels I have, the better, but let's start off with that for now. Try having a demon search for those jewels. I'm sure your demons all wish to shine and be useful too. Also, there are some demons who have potential knowledge of jewels.
So that's your little tip to use Decorabia.
I have high expectations of you.
I legitimately like this. Like a lot. It makes your knowledge of demons just come into play. I dig it. But yeah, in case you're curious, not all collection spots are equal. I've had pretty decent success with the collection spots around, the jewelry shop itself. On my map and my load-in, though, I didn't really get too many collection spots, but hey, that's some advice if you need some help. But yeah, we're all done. Why'd we do this anyway? Also, I was totally wrong. This theme right here isn't only just for Adramelech, it's for this quest too.
Have you found the jewels?
Oh yeah.
The family jewels.
God, that's an old reference. Jesus Christ. Anyway, here you go. And our reward is just some grimoires, which I've never even used one of. That was dumb, as a demon bubbles up that you shouldn't know about yet. Ignore that.
Wonderful. You did exactly as expected. If you continue to bring me jewels, I'll continue to reward you properly.
Now is the real reason to do this quest. You can exchange gems that you're naturally going to pick up if you're hunting for incenses for other incenses. Sadly, to my knowledge, strength and magic do not seem to be purchasable in this way, so it's kind of like the less desirable ones, but hey, it's better than nothing, so it's a good idea to get this unlocked. For the longest time, I didn't even know what purpose gems had in SMT5 because I just never bothered to do this quest. I was like, I don't get what no. And it turns out, yeah, then you get the reward. It's kind of funny like that. But there's still one thing I want to take care of in this episode. I know! It's a long one. You may have noticed that, I picked up some demons. And that's because I want to do a special convo with the demon Decorabia, who also shows up in this episode. And simply put, if there's one demon I know for sure that has access to spawning that guy, it'd be the General of Hell, Nebiros. So we're going to knock these out, and then, believe it or not, we're kind of running out of... Dang it! What the... How did I miss that? How? Anywho, we still got the preemptive, so that's good. Let's see who shows up. Oh, it's Kaiwan first.
Hey, what's the meaning of this?
You're the one who just appeared out of nowhere and started yelling at me? I should be asking you that.
Don't act like you're the victim here. What's that getup of yours?
My getup? You're talking about the eyeliner?
You're shaped like a star. You're clearly copying my look.
Huh?
That's really all you gotta say?
It's just a coincidence, dude. Lots of demons look alike.
A coincidence? Oh, like heck it is. Well, even if it wasn't a coincidence, what are you gonna do about it, huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna give you a makeover. I'll split your arms so you have at least 6 or 7. Or maybe I can eat some of them and leave you with 3 or 4.
Right. Kind of cringe.
So you agree?
Let's get
To it then.
Hold up. I could say the exact same thing about you.
What's that now?
Maybe you're the one copying me. In which case, it should be me splitting or eating your arms. So you agree? Well, alright then, stretch them out.
Let's not get hasty here. Maybe this is coincidence after all. I mean, as star buddies, we should get along great, right?
You should have said that from the start. Okay, then, to commemorate our new friendship, I'll give you this.
A life stone. So generous.
Kind of a cheap gift for a new friend.
I guess that's true. Have another one.
Now we're talking.
The dialogue of the starfish demons. I did really think they were correlated when I first got into the series. Turns out, no connection at all. Anyway, the special combos continue, and if I don't sound too surprised, it's because, yeah, I've tried to record this episode a handful of times, so I've already seen these, but let's try again, this time with Fornius, who's also a demon under the sea, a fallen angel. Maybe they got something in common.
Oh, it's you, Decorabia!
Oh, Fornius. We finally meet again. It's been forever.
Indeed. I think it's been quite some time since we last spoke.
Yeah. Well, last time you didn't show up at all.
I didn't show up! Apologies, but what are you talking about?
You don't remember? You're supposed to get together in Shibuya.
Shibuya? No, I can't say I remember that.
That's strange. I'm sure we arranged to meet up. Waited for you by the crossing. I can't remember what happened after.
Decorabia, I think you might be mistaken. The Netherworld's changed a lot since those days. Perhaps you're simply misremembering.
Now that you mention it, maybe you're right. Almost feels like a far-off dream. Maybe just a fuzzy memory.
I have trouble remembering things myself these days. Well, in my case, I suppose I'm just getting old.
In any case, good to see you again after so long. Here, to celebrate our reunion.
Aw, you shouldn't. Dang, that's a lot. Whoa, what for?
So how about it? Shall we play another outing for old time's sake?
No, I think I'll pass. Even I can't say what the world will be like in these days to come.
Dang, that's sad.
I guess you're right.
The dump! We waited 18 years for these two to reunite. In mainline SMT, that's all that happens?
God dang. So in case you're not in the know, this is another reference to SMT3 Nocturne, where the first boss of the game is Fornius, and then his buddy, Decorabia, asks, I wonder what's taking him so long. It's legitimately kind of dark. But with that taken care of, hey, what are you doing? Don't get no funny ideas, man. All right, I'm just gonna... Is he still chasing me? Oh my god, let me do the outro, please. What is this aggro range? Oh my god. Can you chill? Thank you. Okay, now that he's sufficiently embarrassed himself, that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. I know we had a lot going on, but now Taito's almost done, believe it or not. All that's left is one last quest, and well, I think I saved the best for last. This is a pretty big quest chain, and we've pretty much building up to. In the next episode, we take care of it, and it's easily my favorite quest chain in the whole game. It's just, oh, it's so good. Hope you're looking forward to it, because I know I am. Anyways, see you guys next time. More Shin Megami Tensei V. Bye.